Hey folks, Jeff here with Mad Hatter Organics. Today's discussion topic is going to be all about microbes. This video is sponsored by Marshydro, innovators in the LED game. Specializing in home growing and commercial applications, Marshydro has what you need. From seedling to harvest, Marshydro has got you covered. Whether it be the TS600 for seedlings, SP series for veg, or the FCE series for the most intense lighting for flowering. Use discount code MADHATTER3 for 3% discount at the checkout. Now, if you're somewhat new to organics or even growing in general and don't really know what microbes are, this will be the perfect video for you. I'm going to try to break this down so you can get a full understanding of just how important microbes are to your soil and to your plants. Let's start off by answering the simple question: what are microbes? Microbes are microscopic organisms that live in the soil. Soil microbes are not only an important part of the soil, but also a vital way of transforming what is organic waste into a healthy, living soil. There are more microbes in a teaspoon of soil than there are people on Earth. Each of these microbes have its own job to do. Each one likes different types of nutrients. As long as there's some source of carbon or food for them to break down, there will always be microbes. Now, there are 5 main types of soil microbes: bacteria, Acidomides, fungi, Protozoa, and Nematodes. Now, I might have pronounced that Acidomides a little awkward. I'm not entirely sure on how it's pronounced, but it's close enough. So, like I said before, each one of these serves their own purpose in the soil. Let's start off with bacteria. Bacteria is the workhorse microbes. They're the last stage of the breakdown process, turning everything into plant available nutrients. These types of bacteria typically live very, very close to the root zone called the rhizosphere. The plant will give off what is called plant root exudates. These exudates are a type of fluid that gets released around the root zone, aka the rhizosphere, to tell the bacteria and microbes what the plant wants. It's a symbiotic relationship. The Acidomides are a group of unicellular gram-positive bacteria that form a branch network of filaments and produce spores. They've been shown to share a number of characteristics with fungi. We all know this as mycelium. While some members of this group cause diseases, they're an important soil organism and also produce biological active compounds that we've been used as antibiotics and insecticides. Acidomides, sure, are particularly useful given that they break down a variety of tough compounds and polymers. In doing so, they play an important role in recycling organic matter in the soil, while also controlling the growth of microbial organisms that tend to be pathogenic to plants. Fungi is a type of fungus and are microscopic cells that usually grow as long as threads, or strands called hyphae, which push their way between soil particles, roots, and rocks, i.e. clay pebbles, lava rocks, aggregates of some sort. But fungi are an important part of the microbial ecology. The majority of fungi decompose the lignin and the hard-to-digest soil organic matters, but some fungi consume simple sugars. If you've been around a minute, then you may recognize the company name Dinomyco. It's a form of fungi called mycorrhizal fungi. This type of fungi forms a hyphae to create a symbiotic relationship between plant roots and the soil nutrients. The hyphae assist the plants in acquiring nitrogen, phosphorus, micronutrients, and water in exchange for sugar produced by the plant. Now, on to protozoa. Many soil protozoa entirely or partially feed on bacteria, other protozoa, soluble organic substances, and sometimes fungi, keeping the whole soil food web in check. Protozoa are found in water films of soil and in the pores of soil aggregates filled with water. The protozoa are found in abundance near the soil surface, in particular the top 15 centimeters. The life cycle of many protozoa consists of an active phase, when they are feeding and multiplying, and the resting phase. In the resting stage, many types of protozoa can withstand harsh environmental conditions, like floods or dry spouts, and persist for many years until external conditions improve. Bacteria eaten by protozoa contain much more nitrogen than protozoa needs, so they release excess nitrogen into the soil in a form of ammonium cations. This usually occurs near the root system of the plants. Now, nematodes, or roundworms, are segmented worms with conical ends. Their size in diameter is about 50 microns, and the length is about 1 millimeter. They have a head, a tail, and a well-developed CNS, or central nervous system, fertility system, and digestive system. So they're considered the most primitive form of an animal. Most often, they are responsible for infectious diseases in plants and animals, but they also play an important role in the soil and crop ecology. Nematodes are also an aquatic organism and therefore need moisture to move. Several nematode species are responsible for plant diseases, but much less is known about nematodes that play a useful role. Many nematodes serve a biological pest control agent. Others regulate natural ecosystems and nutrient recycling in the soil. Some nematodes even feed on the plant. So if you guys found this information informative, don't forget to smash that like button, share with one of your friends, and comment down below. With all that being said, guys,